I'm at Anilao, Batangas. I'm here because my client requested me to redesign one of their deluxe rooms so they can use it to redecorate the whole resort. I want to share this with you because you might be able to get some ideas and tips that you can use for your own home. So here's an overview of the whole resort. Let's take a look at the place. Super quick getaway during weekends. So I love the view. View of the infinity pool and the sea. Super calming. Let's go down to the garden. Guys, nakita niyo yung restaurant nila. Open type siya. So when you're designing a tropical resort, use tropical architecture as well. You know what? They also have a dive school here. Compared to other dive school, they have a great collection of underwater photography. Those are photos taken by the partners and the owners of the resort. They created something in the bar area. They added this light. So at night, it's really nice. So if you want to go diving, snorkeling, jet ski, speedboating, you can always go to INR. And now, let's check out the room. It actually looks Asian contemporary, but I think we can still do a lot of things here. Like for example, this lamp. This would look really nice if we have a big accent light, which is a little bit tropical or Asian contemporary in style. I really think we should change this, the runners. Because everything looks okay except for the runners and then the accent pillow. The bathroom is big, but it's a little bit dull. With this one, I think just bathroom accent, toilet accessories would probably do. They also have this thing on the wall. I think it's one of their centerpieces. We're gonna retain that. Now that we're done planning, it's time to shop. This is not hard to maintain. Doesn't need too much sunlight. This one needs to replace toilet. What we're going to do, diba may lamp? I-wrap around natin siya. But for the runners, I want something like this. Kasama na lahat yun. Like the whole thing.
Except this one.
Guys, I'm gonna get this. Bagay siya dun sa white pot din na binili natin earlier. Let's see how this room can change with only a little accessorizing. We have here several types of plants that can be used for indoor accessorizing or just to spice up your small little space. I love this. Super nice. May mga instruction din siyang binigay for hydroponics. And we have this burlap. We're going to use this as a runner. Some yarn. Babalutin natin yung lamp. This is from Spruce. I really love the ceramics and very affordable siya. Guys, everything here is very affordable. Less than 1,500 lang siya. Lahat to ha, less than 1,500. This one is from PGD Botanic. Itong dalawa. Yung isa, medyo nag-yellow na yung color niya. But you just have to make sure that pag nag-yellow na yung leaf ng plant mo, you just have to add a little bit more water. That means it's either nalulunod siya sa water or kulang siya sa water. These two cute things are from INR itself. So meron silang extra stuff. Plus this. Let's see kung ano yung pwede nating paggamitan nito. Okay, let's go in! Konti lang siya, but it will make a lot of difference. I'm going to put this in the banyo, in the restroom. Why? Kasi it's a fortune plant. Sa banyo daw, nandun nilalabas lahat ng negative energy. So we have to balance that with a fortune plant. The first thing you should see when you enter the restroom, something green for positive energy. So you see the difference, konting difference now. This one we're gonna move it. Or it's either you can move it here and then For your essential oil, it's really good, or you can put it on the other side. But I can recommend it here. You can move the soap here. So always nice to have different color soap. Maganda to eh. Placing is really important. Nagmamatter yung placing when it comes to accessorizing. Kasi pag hiniwalay mo siya, tingnan mo yung difference ha. Magulo. So what you have to do, since we're only doing a minimal accessorizing or changing of placing, just put all the pieces in one place. And it will create a difference. Next, we're going to change the first thing na nakita ko sa room. Pinakauna nakita ko dito, yung green na lang. This one is a little bit shiny and medyo outdated na yung style niya. Now, if you want to have less maintenance at the same time uniform look, you have to make this uniform as well. That's why I bought yung burlap. Yay! Diba? It's so tropical. I love. Tingnan yung difference. If you can see, we have a pattern sa wall which is brown and our wood accessories, and then suddenly may green. No? Buti kung yung green niya may pagka cloth type and not silky. It might work, or a little bit dark green. But as of this point, I want to create a tropical feel. We will cut this into two. Parati pieces of it. Let's check it. I decided to place this diagonally kasi medyo maiksi yung nabili namin na burlap, but it can still create an accent and a difference because normally in a hotel, yung runner horizontal siya. If you put it this way, it looks nicer and it makes the bed look more unified, no? Tapos meron silang existing material that would be really nice, super nice nga, diba? Sobrang Filipino. Nakita nyo na ba yung difference? Really nice, no? So you can do this even in your own space. You have a white bed sheet, and then you just want to accentize. You can easily do this. So horizontally, diagonally, whichever makes your space look bigger. So now we're gonna get some of our plants plus our yarn. Pero may napansin ako, guys. Ito super simple niya. Pagpasok ng guest, pag nakita niya that it's uniform, they would appreciate it more. Yung remote control, although medyo luma na talaga yung remote control, you can never really change your aircon every other year. So what you have to do is just to hide it here. Kasi kita pa rin naman siya eh. Pagpasok mo, see, it makes a difference kapag nakatago siya. Pero kitang-kita pa rin. Kahit luma siya, pwede mo siyang matago. And at the same time, it would make a difference sa look ng bed area. And then yung plant, you can also put it in the middle. Kasi this is super plain. Even if it's granite countertop, sobrang plain niya. That's why I chose a texturized ceramic pot to have a different pattern. Siyempre, tanggalin yung tag, no? I think we should not make it super symmetrical. Again, yung placing is very important. Tingnan nyo to. Meron kang lamp dito, meron kang lamp dito. Sa gitna. Para kang may inaalay, alam mo yun? You have to place, again, one component at least adjacent to each other. So even if this is symmetrical, nakikita mo na agad yung difference. Nabuhay yung space because of that. Plus, this yarn. Tingnan nyo. Dito natin yung ilalagay, guys. Normally, kung tropical yung design ng room mo, dapat you should get a tropical lamp also. But since we cannot do anything about that, accessorize lang natin. You have to just roll it. There you go, guys. You see the difference? Sobrang different. Galing. There we have it. The third part of our redesigned space. You might be thinking why I chose to re-accessorize instead of renovate the whole room. As an architect, in order for me to decide if I'm going to re-accessorize or redecorate, is I have to assess the place first. Based on my initial assessment, it still has a lot of potential. Our budget it didn't even reach 2,000. Simple little solutions first before you decide to do a major construction. Your environment changes your mood. The play of colors, the lighting, the type of design or the type of theme that you put in your space makes a lot of difference. Lighting is very important as well. Kasi syempre, we have to make sure na maliwanag yung space. Kung wala kang magagawa ceiling lights mo, you can just invest in a good type of lamp that would give you a lot of ample lighting within 5,000 peso budget. Kayang-kaya nyo na bumili ng lamp, ng accessories, ng plants. Because spending on this kind of things would save you a lot when it comes to travel and relaxation. Kasi if you feel at home in your own space, hindi ka na masyadong lalabas. So makakatipid ka din doon. So how about you guys? If you have less than 5,000 peso of budget, what are you going to buy? So if you have questions, just comment down below and I'll make sure I'll answer some of your questions. Don't forget to subscribe.